Hello everyone and welcome, it's Shanna. And today's video is part of KCC, Kendra's Card Challenge 17, in which we're featuring our super sponsor, Stamps of Life. And today I'll be working with some of their product. I have the Flower to Build One stamp set. And I also have the coordinating die for this, and it's called Flower to Build One die set. And then I have got the scalloped tag die set from Stamps of Life. And I think I picked these out thinking they would be perfect for Kendra's Card Challenge. I knew what sketches I would use them for as soon as I saw the product on the website. So I was happy to have this, and I think it'll work really nice with some of the sketches. Actually, a lot of sketches from all the different Kendra's Card Challenges they'll work great with. So I have die cut a bunch of the little flower-shaped pieces, and now I'm just taking some of the ink and stamping on some of these pieces and just preparing them so that I can assemble them. On today's video, I'm going to actually do two cards, and we're going to use the stamp and die set and the tag set on both of them, and I think they're going to turn out super cute. So I'm just getting some ink and just inking up these different pieces and just getting it all prepared so that I can begin building my card. While I'm doing this, let's talk about the challenge. Kendra's Card Challenge is a challenge in which she provides you with a cutting guide and 15 sketches so that you can create 15 cards from 6 pieces of 6x6 pattern paper. And of course you need to bring in some layers and some panels and stuff, but you'll be able to yield 15 fabulous cards. Now, to be able to get access to the challenge, you need to be at least a free member on Kendra's Patreon, and then you'll have access to that. She has paid memberships as well, in which you'll have opportunities for lots of different add-on bonuses. So you want to check that out. You want to go to Kendra's Card Challenge patron site. Everything's linked in the description box below, so if you're not familiar with the challenge, you can check it out. So now I'm just using some foam tape, and I'm popping up my flowers and just really adding some dimension, and I'm just taking the different pieces and just layering them up. You can use these in any manner in which you choose and create all different types of flowers, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. Now I've got 4 flowers. I knew that's what I needed for my 2 cards that I'm going to do, and now I'm going to get my tags ready. So I just took the same size tag, and I die cut it out of just some white hammer mill cardstock, and I'm going to bring in my Misty stamping positioner, and I'm going to use that stamp. There's some wonderful sentiments in that stamp set, and I'm just going to use a couple of those to create my tag that I'm going to put on my card. And I'm also going to use some of the floral stamps as well. I thought I'd make good use of those and just add some of those onto the tag and just kind of decorate the tag up a little bit more than just a sentiment. So I'm just going to get them laid down on there. And I'm using, I just have some Altenew ink there that I'm using. It's a 4-shade blend, and I thought it would be really pretty. I thought I could match it up with the paper that I'm using. That paper that I used for the flowers was all scrap that I had laying around from different little projects that I had done in my craft room. So I encourage you to use scraps when you can. And I'm doing these cards individually, not, as part of the 6x6 cutting guide. I'm actually just doing these 2 sketches randomly following the sketch. And I chose them specifically for the piece of cardstock that would go as the focal point, and they closely matched the size of my tag, and so I thought it would work out great to use those particular sketches for this video so that I could use my tags on both cards. And I like them. I think they both turned out nice. They stamped up nice. This one says "Live a Colorful Life," and the other one says "Happy Birthday," and I think they're both really fun and are going to make a great card. Now I'm just bringing in some layering cardstock, and I'm bringing in the pattern paper that the sketch calls for. And for this pattern paper, I'm actually using another one of our super sponsors, and I'm using Not Too Shabby paper on this. And I think it's going to match up beautifully with the scraps of paper that I used to create my flowers and the ink choices that I chose to stamp out our tags on. So we'll just get this big panel laid down on here. And it calls for a strip, and This is the sketch that actually calls for a couple of circles on it. And instead of just using circles, I'm just going to use these flowers and just kind of create the sketch with those. And the circles are all three the same size, but I'm going to use 3 different sizes. I'm going to go from large to medium to small on this. And I'm bringing in some baker's twine, and I'm just going to make a cute little bow on here. And we'll get it trimmed down, and it'll add a little texture to our card. And I'm just fussing with it, trying to get it the right size and then snip off the extra. And I think that'll be really cute on there. So I'm just going to glue it straight down. And then we'll bring in our flowers. And I'm just going to get them positioned on there. And I decide to flip-flop them so that it doesn't cover up my sentiment. And so we'll go from from largest to small, top down. And we'll just get these flowers laid down on here. And I think this is really pretty. Got a lot of glue on that one. So I'll rub it off with my finger. And we'll get those laid down. And I think it turned out really pretty. Now we're going to move on to our second card. And we're going to add the twine, the baker's twine to it. And this baker's twine is just pink and white, so I thought it would look nice with the color scheme that I've got going. And just another simple little bow. And we're ready to get it laid down on our card base. So this is one of them that calls for strips. And I literally did just take some scrap strips that I had from other projects and just cut them down to the appropriate size. And that got them out of my craft space. And I've created a beautiful card with them. So we'll get this panel laid down on here. And we'll start laying our scraps down. So this hop also has a chance for a giveaway. And the link to the giveaway form is in the description box below. And I encourage you to fill out that form on each designer's page so it will increase your chances to win. But it's linked in the description box below, along with the playlist for the video hop. So if you are not sure which designers to go to, just click on that playlist link and it will take you to the playlist, and you can hit play all, and it will just move you through all of the designers' videos, and you won't even have to kind of seek them out. It'll just go from one video to the next. And like I said, I encourage you to fill out the form on each site so that you can increase your chances to win. And I'm just getting all my strips pressed down on here. And I think it looks lovely. Now, this particular sketch does not call for a circle add-on or a banner or anything like that, but I am going to add it on because I want to feature the flowers and the tags on both cards for this. So I'll just get my tag laid down, and then I'll bring my little flower in and position it nicely on my card base as well. So we'll just figure out where we're going to put it. I actually decided I wanted to make it smaller, so I pulled off one of the layers, and I'm just going to glue it down on there. I had foam tape on there, so it made it easy to just pull off that layer and just to make it smaller so it would fit. And now I'm just taking some embellishments that were in my stash, and I'm putting them in the center of our florals just to add a little bit of dimension to those as well. And I think it makes a nice finish for it. And we get to use up some of the embellishments that are hanging out in my craft room. So these are my 2 cards. I think they turned out great. I hope you like them. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.